All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Pioneer Field. Welcome to ArborBroadcasting.com for a matchup between the Skyline Eagles and the Pioneer Pioneers. My name is Jeff Cass. I'm standing in for your regular play-by-play voice, Mark Weissman, who's got a soccer game to do today. Excited to bring you this game on a beautiful afternoon. It's unseasonably warm for mid-April, a little windy up here. We're about to get to the national anthem here as Pioneer lines up on the sideline and Skyline are getting the lineups. Not exactly sure what's going on here, but wind blowing in from right field for sure, right center. Pretty stiff breeze, I would say. Here come the starting lineups. For Skyline, batting first is Joe playing left field. Dex playing short. Batting third, Owen Tuccinardi, playing right field, headed toward Wayne State University next fall to play some ball. Raymond, the sophomore, who pitched really well for Skyline, batting cleanup today. Eli Bouchard playing third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Ryan Gensheimer, who threw an absolute gem against Pioneer on Monday. He's playing second base today, headed to play baseball at Hope College in the fall. Batting seventh was Hill out in center field. Van Oyen DHing, batting ninth, or batting eighth, I'm sorry. Hannes is catching, batting ninth. And Walworth will be on the hill for Skyline. Tall-looking kid, I don't really know much about him. But Skyline played very, very well in sweeping a doubleheader from Pioneer on Monday to closely contested games, outstanding pitching from Skyline. And here comes Pioneer's lineup. Leading off for Pioneer, number 17 center fielder Leighton Lage, the junior. Batting second and pitching today is number 6, Avery McEwen, the junior, is batting second. He's pitching today, one of the top pitchers of Pioneer. The senior Finn Hogue batting third, playing shortstop. Batting cleanup today and DHing is number 23, Julius Cass. Batting fourth, the DH, number 23, Julius Cass, also a senior. And playing third base, we have number 7, Liam Kabaki. Looks like batting fifth is Liam Kabaki. Yeah, playing third base. Sixth today and playing first base is number 30, Nathan Zumbrunner. So I think Zumbrunner is batting fifth and Kubaki's actually getting DH'd for is what's going on for. Right field is number 1, Adam Adair. Adam Adair is playing right field, the junior. Batting eighth and playing left field today, number 27, Alex Leoy. Alex Leoy playing left field, batting eighth. The junior Cole Treat playing second. I guess maybe Ewan Lemons will be the catcher, but he won't be batting. So it looks like Kubaki will be playing third base, batting fifth, and Lemons will be catching but not hitting. So I think that's what's going on, but I could be wrong. All right, we'll do the national anthem here, and then we'll get this thing going. So I apologize for all errors that come up. Do the best we can out here. And here we go. Again, one more time, welcome to Pioneer Field here. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass. I'm standing in for Mark Weissman, your regular play-by-play voice. He's got a soccer game. Got a soccer game to handle today, and you know that Arbor Broadcasting likes to do equal time, all the sports. Again, it's a labor of love from the Weissman family. So if you enjoy these broadcasts, feel free to donate to try to help the program out as they purchase new equipment. So James Weissman doesn't have to stand up on a ladder and try to make these broadcasts happen. Beautiful day out here. You know, a little bit of a breeze as Pioneer runs out to the field. Like I said, they're coming off a doubleheader here against Skyline on Monday. Skyline won both games. I think the first one was 5-1, something like that, and then the second one 4-0. Pioneer's pitching was good. That wasn't the problem. Pioneer just needs to swing those bats, and Skyline had really strong pitching throughout that game. So on the mound for Pioneer today, Avery McEwen. Avery was a pretty steady pitcher last year as a sophomore. Here is his junior. Probably gets the ball up around 80 miles an hour. Nice breaking pitch. Usually commands his pitching as well. Also the starting shortstop, so that changes things up a little bit. That will put Finn Hogue out there at short. Finn, an outstanding athlete and defender, usually plays third base. And Liam Kabaki, the senior, who generally is the catcher, is playing third base today. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think he started at third base yet this year, but he definitely has some experience over there, has played there a lot throughout his career. Great story, Liam Kabaki. Just a tough year last year as a junior. Got hurt. Had a difficult concussion that kept him out for a couple months and didn't really get to have the junior season he wanted to have. So it's great to see him out here as McEwen takes his warm-up pitches. In the outfield for Pioneer, you've got the senior Alex Loy out in left field, who's starting to hit the ball pretty well. And you got the freshman and the junior and leadoff hitter Layden Lage, outstanding athlete out there in center. And in right, you got Adam Adair, the junior, who's also hitting the ball pretty well. So let's see if Pioneer can get some revenge here on the Skyline Eagles on this lovely afternoon. Skyline wearing the navy blue away uniforms. Pioneer all white with the purple lettering across the chest. Ewan Lemon takes his crouch behind the plate, and we will get started right here at top of the first. Avery McEwen on the mound, takes a look in for the sign. First pitch is a foul ball to the right side, and it looks like out of play, fastball, and it looks like Joby's a little late on it. There we go. So no balls, one strike here. Good start for McEwen. McEwen getting set on the hill. Gets a sign from Lemons. Now comes to the wind. Breaking pitch just a little bit above the letters, ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. McEwen likes to mix the pitches up, work in and out, and comes to the plate. Fastball inside corner, strike one. Strike two, I'm sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to leadoff hitter Joby. Joby hit his home run last game against Pioneer and also had a double to the wall. So there's a curveball fouled off, fought it off. Good job, count of holding 1 and 2. Top of the first, live here from Pioneer High School. Good battle from Job here at the plate. And now to the pitch, another curveball, and it's fouled off again toward the Skyline dugout. Yeah, Joby, that's how you say his name. I'm sorry, I didn't say it right. Joby, number 3. And McEwen looks in to the plate. Fastball, just missed. Little low, maybe a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Job. Joby, good patience right there. Good job laying off that one. McEwen looks in, comes to the wind. The pitch, and it's a ground ball to short, taken by Hogue. He fires to first, 1 down. Nice job there by Hogue. He's very steady over there in the infield. So good battle there between Joby and McEwen, but McEwen gets the grounder to short for the first out of the inning. And now batting for Skyline Eagles is Dex. Dex, I'm not sure what grade these guys are, but first pitch, a fastball popped up to the left side toward the dugout, and it will get out of play. Hits on top of the Skyline dugout and bounces down into the JV field, where play will have to stop over there. Although the left fielder for Skyline is kind of like ignoring the ball, thinking about should I just leave it there or what's going to happen. All right, no balls, 1 strike. McEwen off to another good start here against Dex. Dex putting a hand up to hold for timeout. McEwen looks in, comes to the wind. The pitch, fastball grounded foul, left side. Dex turned on that quickly with a quick bat, but now down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if McEwen comes back with a fastball or tries to drop a breaking pitch in there. McEwen looks in for the sign. To the plate. Breaking pitch, and it's grounded again, foul off the third base side. Kubaki gives it a look, but it's foul ball. Count holds it 0-2. Top of the first, no score, 1 out. Live here from Pioneer Field. McEwen comes to the wind, the pitch. Fastball, and it's hit to center field. Looks like he got underneath it, and Lage is settling under it, makes the catch, 2 down. Nice job by McEwen, throwing a lot of strikes today, no free passes. That's what Pioneer is going to need. And now Owen Tuccinardi, the right fielder, had a 3-run home run, along with a couple other hits, maybe 2 or 3 other hits in the doubleheader on Monday. Tuccinardi, an excellent hitter, pretty good pitcher, pretty good defensive player too, but really one of the better hitters in Washtenaw County for sure. So McEwen looks in, comes the fastball down low, strike 1 right at the knees. Good pitch there from McEwen to get ahead on Tuccinardi. Don't want Tuccinardi just sitting on a pitch here. Second pitch, a little fastball, maybe just a little bit lower there for ball 1-1. Again, like I said, Tuccinardi headed to go play ball for Wayne State next year. There's a breaking pitch just a little low, and Tuccinardi does a good job laying off. Tuccinardi, very patient hitter, good at waiting for the pitch that he thinks he can handle and then trying to get a barrel on it. Now McEwen takes a look, comes in, fastball, and then Tuccinardi swings and fouls it straight back toward the backstop over there by the softball field. Pioneer softball leading, I think they had a 1-0 lead at the end of 1. I don't know where they're playing it here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Tuccinardi, or 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, and it is strike 3. Dropped by Lemons, picks it up, fires to first, and it's a 1-2-3 for Pioneer. At the end of 1/2 inning, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. It is scoreless, and Pioneer coming to bat. Right live from Pioneer High School. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. Hey, Charlie. Derek. All right, we get ready for the bottom of the first. I got some information about this pitcher, Andrew Walworth, for Skyline. He's a junior. This is his second outing. Apparently he pitched pretty well in his first outing. He played some center field last game against Pioneer, if I remember correctly. So he'll be facing Leighton Lage here to start things off. Lage with that bright neon pink bat. Starting off the good season. I don't know exactly what his average is so far, but he's got a bunch of hits, I think, so far this season. He's doing well so far. He played, came up for the second half of season varsity last year as a sophomore. Really terrific athlete. Walworth looks in. The first pitch is a breaking pitch and call for a strike. Right in around the letters. So 0-1 to Lage. Walworth sets, goes from the stretch, even though there's nobody on base. Comes set. Now comes in. Throws a fastball. Check swing by Lage. I think it was a strike anyway. 0-2 to Lage now. So good job by Walworth to get ahead right away. See if Lage can battle here with 2 strikes. Walworth looks in, comes set, now to the plate. Breaking pitch, and Lage has a tapper towards second. Picked up by Gensheimer, fires to first, 1 dead. Good job there by Walworth, mixing up his pitches. And so Pretty easy play there for Gensheimer. Can be routine ground ball, not really hit very hard. And here comes Avery McEwen, Pioneers pitcher today, number 6. He's off to a pretty good start with the bat this year as well. McEwen, you know, he played a fair amount last year as a sophomore, both as shortstop and pitcher, a little bit behind the plate. Don't think he's going to do much catching this year. Walworth comes to the set. Now to the plate. Starts Avery off with a high fastball, ball 1. Wind blowing in pretty hard right now, ruffling all our papers here at the broadcast booth. Walworth comes to the set. Fastball. McEwen hits a fly ball out to right field. It hangs up there for Tuccinardi. 2 outs. So about 5, 6 pinches in, I think. 2 outs already for Walworth, and he's off to a good start. Batting third for Pioneer will be Finn Hogue. Try to get something going with 2 outs. Number 2, the senior, playing shortstop today. Again, he's, you know, he played a fair amount last year. I think he hit about 275, something like that. Good hitter, like I said, really good athlete. Got a couple of doubles this year. That ball's a curveball to start him up high, ball 1. Got a couple of upper base hits, 2 doubles to the sort of right center gap this year so far. And Walworth to the plate. Fastball stroked by Finn Hogue in the gap to the left side. Looks like it's going to be a single cut off out there in left field. So base hit, first hit of the game for Pioneer. They get the first base runner. Hogue is fast, so he could potentially steal a base here. Now Cass is coming in, the cleanup hitter, hit 350 for Pioneer last year. Was an all SEC honorable mention selection. Been a little bit anxious at the plate against Skyline in the first doubleheader, swinging a lot of curveballs first pitch. I'll be stunned if they don't start him off with a curveball here, but let's see what happens. Walworth looks in, big lead over there by Hogue. Walworth to the plate, so fastball, and Cass watches it go. He's probably looking for a curveball. Strike 1, 2 to Cass. Cass looking to see what Norris says. Now Walworth looks in for the sign. To the plate, curveball, Cass swings and misses. One hopper to second base, and Fink steals it. Stolen base there for Hogue. Let's see if Cass can battle here with 2 strikes now. See if he'll come back with a curveball or if he'll try to freeze him with the fastball. 0-2 to Cass. Hogue at second base here. The pitch, curveball, Cass swings and misses. And no runs for Pioneer. 1 run, no hits, no errors, no men left on base. Cass goes down swinging on the curveball. And at the end of 1, it is Skyline nothing, Pioneer nothing. Live from Pioneer High School, you listen to ourbroadcasting.com. All right, here we go to the top of the second. The cleanup hitter, Raymond, who I believe is a sophomore, the big lefty, comes to the plate against McEwen. No score here, top of the second. McEwen to the wind, and the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. And the pitch, a little low. Ball 1. 1-1 here to Raymond. Here comes McEwen to the wind. Fastball a little high, a little out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's McEwen looking in for the sign. Now to the wind. Fastball a little low, laid off, good layoff there by Raymond. 3 balls, 1 strike. And here comes McEwen. Fastball, swung at and missed. Good big cut there by Raymond. Full count now. And McEwen looks in now. And to the plate. Oh, a little bit outside, maybe a little bit high. So ball 4. Raymond heads down to first base. Good layoff by Raymond there. First base runner for Skyline. Let's see if they try to steal on Ewan Lemons, who's thrown out a couple of players at second base there. So now McEwen from the stretch. Comes to the plate, and it's fouled off toward the Pioneer dugout. Kind of a check swing there by Eli Bashar. Didn't mean to go for it, but the ball hit the bat. No balls, 1 strike. McEwen comes set. Now to the plate. Curveball in the dirt. Bounce in front of Lemons. The runner goes to second, and he'll make it there safely. Lemons got his chest on it, but the ball kind of bounded about a little bit through the batter's box for the right-handed batter, and Lemons picked up through the second, but thrown not in time. So nobody out, runner on second here for Skyline. Fastball swung on and fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bashar. Bashar had a couple hits in the doubleheader. Big, strong kid. Playing third base here, number 11 for Skyline. McEwen comes set. Takes a look at second over there. Now to the plate. Curveball popped up in the infield. Called by Finn Hogue. He settles under it. It's short, 1 out. Nice job with the curveball getting Bashar off balance to pop up. Now it's Gensheimer. It's popped up to right field on the first pitch and foul ball. No balls, 1 strike here to Gensheimer. Bottom of the top of the second inning, no score. Skyline Raymond on second base. He reached on a walk and made it to second on a ball in the dirt. That skittered away from Lemons. McEwen takes a look at second. Comes to the set, now to the plate on Gensheimer. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 0-2 to Gensheimer. McEwen takes a look at second again, now at the set. To the plate, another fastball, swung hard toward third base. Picked up nicely by Kabaki over the first, 1 out. Good job by Kabaki. He looked Raymond back to second and throws it over to first to get the out. So 2 outs. And now the batter, Donnie Hill. Young player, I believe only a sophomore. Strong hitter. Runner on second, 2 outs. McEwen takes a look over there. Raymond on second. Hogue trying to keep him close. Now to the plate, it's a fastball and a swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 here to Hill. McEwen throwing a lot of strikes today, looking good. Takes a look at second. Now to the plate. Fastball hit to right field. It's a pop up to the infield, I should say. Hogue is under it. Makes the play at short. And no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left at the end. I guess there was 1 error. Wild pitch, I don't know what you really call that. At the end of 1.5, it is Skyline nothing, Pioneer nothing. Pioneer will go with 5, 6, and 7 this inning. That should be Kubaki, Zumbrin, and Adair, I think. Or maybe it's Zumbrin in 5th. I'm not sure. We'll find out here momentarily. It looks like Zumbrin might be coming up to hit 5th. And then that would mean that Lemons is actually hitting at the bottom of the order. Walworth in for the second inning, pitched very well the first inning, gave up on a hit to Hogue, but then struck out Cass on 3 pitches, a couple curveballs. All right, the catcher Hannes throws down. I think if Pioneer gets on base, they can, they have a lot of speed. They can do some damage on the base pass, but they got to get on base here. All right, here we go. Nate Zumbranen, the junior, coming to the plate. Nate's a strong hitter, good pitcher, great first baseman. Walworth looks in, comes set. And now, here we go, to the plate. It's a curveball, a little bit high, ball 1. Walworth pitching up his pitch as well. That's what these Skyline pitchers could do against Pioneer on Monday, command the fastball and the curveball. 1-0 to Zumbranen, and the pitch, fastball, that's high. 2-0 now to Nate. Here's Walworth now. Looks for the sign, comes to the set, and the pitch. Fastball swung on by Zumbranen to the hole, bounce, picked up. Oh, okay. Nice play by Gensheimer on a ground ball in the hole, picked it up, fired to first on one hop, who was picked up by first baseman Raymond. Close play at first, but then they call him out. So 1 down. And here comes Adam Adair, the junior. Again, Adam off to a solid beginning here offensively. Walworth to the plate. Fastball up high. Oh, it hits him. I guess that brushed against his shirt there, his jersey, so. Adair goes down to first. Adair definitely a threat to steal a base as well. And now here is Alex Leoy, the number 8 hitter. Or this number 7 hitter, I guess, with Cole Treat on deck. Loy playing left field, or Leoy playing left field. Walworth to the set, to the plate. Runner goes, and a foul ball. Ball pulled to the left by Leoy. I think Adair probably had that base stolen, but strike 1 to Leoy. Leoy got quick hands. Walworth over to first now. Adair back safely. 1 out, 1 on here for Pioneer. Bottom of the second, no score against the Skyline Eagles. Walworth looking in. The pitch, and it's a fastball right down the middle that Leoy lets go. No balls, 2 strikes now to the senior Alex Leoy. See if he tries to drop that breaking pitch in now. I think the Pioneer hitters are guessing up here a little too much. They just got to see the ball and hit it. Now Walworth to the set and to the plate. Fastball hit well by Leoy towards center field. And it looks like it drops, so it's a base hit. Good base running by Adair. He had to hold up a little bit as Hill made a good effort on that in center. He's down. We're going to have a stoppage in play here. He looks like he might have gotten hurt out there in center. Not sure exactly what, but it's a base hit for Leoy. So first and second for Pioneer with 1 out. But Hill's out there in center, and he's not getting up. He looks like he's in some pain out there in center field. Coach is out there now. I don't want to overdo it. Not sure where the trainer is. Pioneer usually has a trainer in present, but maybe they went up to the soccer game or something. We have a stoppage in play here. Now Hill coming to his feet. Brushed himself off. I think maybe he jammed a shoulder maybe, or an arm or something like that. Something with his arm. I think he's kind of making circles with his arm out there, his right arm out in the outfield. Trying to see if he can stay in the game, I suppose. And it looks like he will stay in the game. So Cole Treat will come to the plate here for Pioneer. Number 11, the junior, who plays basketball in the winter for Pioneer. An excellent student. I was lucky enough to have him in my 10th grade English class a year ago. Hard-working kid. So Hill stays in the game. That's good to see. You don't want to see someone suffer an injury out here. Runners on first and second, one out here. Bottom of the second inning, no score. Walworth looking in now for the sign. Taking a lot of time here, looking in. And Treat calls timeout. Walworth takes it in again for the sign. Takes a quick glance at second base. Comes to the plate. It's a breaking pitch down a little low. Ball one. Good pitch, good layoff there by Treat. That pitch had a lot of break on it. Adair at second base after the walk. Leoy at first after the base hit that fell in when Hill dived for it in center field. Walworth now to the set, to the plate. Fastball, hit hard by Treat, but it could be a double play ball to second. Picked up nicely by the shortstop Dex. And over to first, another scoop over there by Raymond for the double play. So a hard hit ball by Treat, but right at the shortstop made a nice play out there. Dex, good play to second, and a nice scoop again over there at first base. So at the end of two, there's no score after one hit by pitch, but both men left on base there for Pioneer as we move to the top of the third. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com live from Pioneer High School. All right, as we move to the top of the third here, no score. Batting for Skyline will be Van Oyen, the designated hitter. First pitch from McEwen, just a little bit inside, ball one, fastball. And McEwen comes to the line. The pitch, there's a strike. Kind of check swing right there. One ball, one strike to the designated hitter, Van Oyen here. The catcher Hammett's on deck. Second pitch, a fastball swung on and fouled off by the Pioneer dugout. A little late on the ball. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the microphone here. There we go. One ball, two strikes now. And McEwen to the wind. The pitch up high. Oh, high fastball right across the letters. Check swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McEwen resets. They check the first base up. He says no swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Van Oyen. And now McEwen to the pitch. Curveball, strike 3, froze him. Just dropped it right in there. Nice job there by McEwen. Now the catcher, number 8, Hammett, I believe is an underclassman also, maybe a junior, not really sure. McEwen looks in. Nobody on, 1 out. There's a fastball right at the knees, but called ball 1. Little low perhaps. And McEwen to the wind. The pitch, fastball late on it, right down the middle there. 1 ball, 1 strike. McEwen looks really good today. Just pounding his own with the fastball and the curveball, working quickly to the plate. Another fastball swung on a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, definitely behind. So there we go. McEwen again to the wind, and the pitch. Strike three, another fastball. 3 straight fastballs right by him. Nice job there by McEwen. 2 dead. Struck out the first 2 batters. And now it's back to the top of the lineup, Joby. Top of the lineup that did most of the damage for Skyline against Pioneer on Monday. Now McEwen to the plate. There's another fastball, just fouled off, handled by the third base coach over there for Skyline. McEwen doing a great job, pounding the zone, getting ahead of batters, just how you're supposed to do it. And to the plate, little low, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. And now to the plate, another fastball hit well, line drive right to shortstop Finn Hogue. So the ball hit pretty well, but Finn Hogue was right there, so no hits, no runs, no errors at the end of 2.5. It is Skyline nothing, Pioneer nothing. Great job so far by Avery McEwen. Coming to bat for Pioneer this inning will be Ewan Lemons, the catcher, and then the top of the order, Leighton Lage and Avery McEwen. Let's see if Pioneer can't get something going here against Walworth. You're listening to ArmorBroadcasting.com, coming to you live from Pioneer High School. My name is Jeff Cass. I'm standing in for Mark Wiseman today. Wiseman calling a softball game or something to that effect. A soccer game, I want to say. Something to that effect. Beautiful afternoon here. Unseasonably warm for, what do you call it, early April or you call it mid-April? I guess you'd call it mid-April, right? We're talking about the 12th? Sure. Mid-April. 3 days till everybody's got to pay their taxes. If you haven't done that already, of course, you probably have. There's wind out here, but the flag out beyond right field is not moving, so it looks like the breeze has subsided somewhat. Let's see if Pioneer can get something going. Ewan Lemons will lead it off, number 26, the junior catcher. And he'll be followed by Leighton Lage and Avery McEwen. Skyline players who are not in the game over here, kind of throwing the ball around, trying to stay loose. And here's Ewan Lemons. All right, Walworth looking in, comes set. Now to the plate. It's a fastball, a little inside, I think. Ball 1. Bottom of the third, no score here at Pioneer. 1-0 to Lemons. Fastball down the plate, and he swings at it, pops it up to the infield. Third baseman Bashar makes the call and makes the catch. So 1 out. And now we'll bring to the plate number 17, Leighton Lage, the center fielder for Pioneer. All right, Walworth comes set to the plate. Curveball, little bit inside. Nice looking pitch. Ball 1 here to Lage. Walworth doing a nice job, mixing his pitches up, keeping the batters off balance here. Pioneer hit a couple line drives, a base hit by Hogue and a base hit by Leoy. But let's see if they can't get something more going here. Walworth looks in, comes set. Now the pitch. Fastball, a little bit low. 2-0 to Lage, I'm sorry. See if Lage can get a good pitch here and do some damage. Walworth comes set. Taking a little time here. Now to the plate. Fastball ripped by Lage, but it's right at Hill. Hill goes back on it, makes the play. That ball almost got over his head. That would have been a double or possibly a triple. Pretty good piece of the ball by Lage, but right at Hill, who kind of backed up on it and leapt to make the catch. So 2 gone, and here comes McEwen. See if he can't help himself. Doing such a great job on the hill. Walworth looks in for the sign. Now comes to the set. To the plate. That ball's up high, ball 1. Now Walworth comes set. To the plate. Curveball. Must have been a little bit low. Good looking pitch, but 2-0 here on McEwen. Maybe he can sit on a fastball now too, like Lage did, and try to get a base hit the ball hard somewhere. Now Walworth looks in to the plate. Curveball. A lot of confidence to throw that curveball 2-0, but he dropped it in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Nice pitch there by Walworth. He's doing a nice job. Throwing a lot of composure out there, commanding his pitches. Looks in now to McEwen. To the plate. Fastball grounded by McEwen over to third. Bashar picks it cleanly. Fires to first, and a good play by Raymond to make the catch. And 3 up, 3 down for Pioneer. We are scoreless at the end of 3. Pioneer nothing, Skyline nothing. Skyline will have some of their top hitters coming to bat this inning. It'll be Dex, Tushinardi, and Raymond. McEwen kind of take his time to get out to the pitcher's mound here. Beautiful day here at Pioneer High School. Little bit of a breeze, but unseasonably warm, high 70s, maybe even 80 for early April, or mid-April, I guess we decided it is. Now McEwen comes out to the mound. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass. I'm standing in here for Mark Weissman on this lovely day. So it'll be Dex, Tushinardi, and Raymond here for Skyline. Lewin throws down to seconds. Lemons throws down to second, and here we go. Top of the 4th, no score here at Pioneer. This game just clipping along. The shortstop Dex leading off this inning for Skyline. McEwen gets the sign, comes to the wind. Curveball hit well, out to left field. And Leoy tracks it down. Good swing there by Dex. Hit that ball hard, but right at Leoy. The ball kind of curving toward the line. He almost overran it, but managed to make that play. 1 pitch, 1 out. Love that if you're a pitcher. And here comes Tuccinardi, like the most dangerous bat in the Skyline lineup. Said hit a 3-run homer against Pioneer on Monday. And here comes to the plate. So fastball, strike 1 right at the knees. Nice pitch. Good start there by McEwen. McEwen comes to the wind. The pitch. Fastball up, little high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tuccinardi. Tuccinardi struck out the first time up. Now McEwen to the plate. Fastball, again a little low maybe that time. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Tuccinardi. Tuccinardi asks for time, spits on his batting gloves, comes back into the box. Now McEwen looks in. McEwen to the plate. Strike on the inside corner with the fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice location there from McEwen. Now McEwen looks in again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the plate, curveball, and it's fouled off by Tuccinardi. Hanging in there. No score. 1 out here. Top of the 4th. In this rivalry game between Pioneer and Skyline. McEwen looks in. Now to the plate. And the ball is kind of blooped out toward the right side. Handled easily by cold treat over there at second base. So 2 out, nobody on. Nice job there by Avery McEwen, getting that fastball in on the fist. Tuccinardi couldn't do much with it, just kind of blooped it out to second base. Now the cleanup hitter, Raymond. Raymond walked first time up. Here's McEwen to the plate. There's a fastball, maybe a little bit inside, ball 1. McEwen shakes off the sign, now comes in with another pitch. Fastball, there's a strike, beautiful. Right on the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. McEwen really pitching well. Looks in, comes to the wind. Fastball, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Good job by McEwen getting ahead of Raymond. McEwen comes to the wind. The pitch, fastball just outside. Good patience by Raymond laying off that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good fastball right at the knees, just a little bit outside maybe. McEwen steps the mound off the mound, now comes back, gets the sign, and to the plate. Curveball, and it's stroked to the left side, just foul ball. Waited on that nicely, just kind of stroked a line drive. Had that been fair, that was definitely going to be a double. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Ball comes back into McEwen. Now McEwen peers in for the sign. And to the plate. Fastball, a little ground ball to the right side. Handled by Zumbrinen, picks it up. Flips it over to McEwen for the out. 3 up, 3 down. Another outstanding inning for Avery McEwen. He's through the first 4, maybe 40 pitches at the most, I would guess, right? So no score as we move to the bottom of the 4th. Meet of the Pioneer order coming up. We'll have Hogue, Cass, and Zumbrinen. Let's see if they can do some damage here against Walworth, who's also pitching extremely well. Both pitchers doing a great job of keeping the batters off balance, throwing strikes. Had a few hard hit balls, but I would say so far a pitcher-dominated game, no question about it, as we move to the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com, coming to you live from Pioneer High School. No score as we move into the bottom of the 4th. Pitchers duel happening right here between Andrew Walworth and Avery McEwen. Leading off for Pioneer this inning will be the shortstop Finn Hogue, the number 3 hitter. He had a base hit last time up and stole second base. Maybe he can do so again, get something going. Walworth looks in for the sign. Now to the set. And to the plate. It's ball 1 down low. Hogue had to do a little jig to get out of the way of that one. That was headed toward his right ankle. Number 2 on the mound, number 2 at the plate. 2 versus 2 here. Hogue got the better of him last time with a base hit. Walworth now comes to the set. And to the plate, fastball hit well by Hogue. That's a line drive down the left field line. That's going to go all the way into the corner. Hogue hustles hard, gets down to second, and he will get there with a double. Finn Hogue with his 2nd double of the year. Good start for Pioneer. Hogue cranks it down the line. Now Cass to the plate. Cass struck out first time up, his first strikeout of the year. See if he can hit something to the right side here. Make sure that Hogue gets to third base or get a base hit somehow. Last time he started Cass off with a fastball and then did 2 curveballs after that. Let's see what he does this time. Walworth looks in for the sign. Comes set. To the plate. Curveball. Cass hits a ground ball down the line, and it gets through. Hogue is going to score. Cass is going to hustle towards second, and he will be in with a double and an RBI. So first base hit for Cass of the day, and Pioneer gets its first run. Takes its first run lead against Skyline. 1-0 on the base, the double down the line from Cass. Cass runs back to first to give his shin guard over to the coach, Jimmy Johnson, over first. Now Zumbrunnen will have to, that was a curveball he started with that time, and Cass is on it. Grounded it right down the line for a double. Sound, nobody out. Runner on second. Pioneers got one in already. Doubles by Hogue and Cass back to back. And the pitch to Zumbrunnen, a sky-high fly ball. Shortstop looking for it. Comes in and makes the play. Dex, that ball was wandering around the wind up there. Nice play by Dex. Good swing by Zumbrunnen, just a little bit under it. It looked like it could drop. Cass was staying at second base, though. Good base running. And Dex struggled with that ball up in the wind, but he came in and made the play nicely. He went back on it first and then was able to come in on it. Now Adair. Adair was hit by the pitch last time, just across the jersey. Walworth looking at second, see if Cass is over there. Now to the, Cass is in. Cass gets back. That was close, though. Throw to second. The shortstop Dex snuck in there, and Cass barely back, just barely. But he did get back. And now Adair at the plate. Walworth looks in. Cass leading off second to the plate. That ball's up high. Little fastball up high for ball one. 1 on, 1 gone, 1 in. Cass at second base. Adair at the plate. Big lead by Cass. The shortstop Dex over there. Now Cass takes a step back toward the base. Now to the plate. That ball's hit into the gap. Will it get there? That is in the gap. A wrap by Adam Adair. Here comes Cass. Adair makes it into second with a double. Third double of the inning for Pioneer, and Cass scores RBI double for Adam Adair. Pioneer goes up 2-0. That's what you like to see. Replace that runner on second with another double. Double, double, double. Keep them up. Double trouble, Pioneer. Make it happen. The daily double. There we go. Or triple double, I guess you could say. 3 doubles in a row. It's a triple double for Pioneer. Alex Lloyd to the plate now. Adair at second base. Walworth takes a look. Now to the plate. That ball's high with a curveball. Runner on second, 1 out, 2 in for Pioneer here in the bottom of the fourth. Walworth looking in for the sign now. Comes to the set. Adair on second. Dex makes a kick of some dirt to get over there. And now the pitch to the plate. And there's a strike. Fastball that Lloyd let go right at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lloyd had a base hit last time. That line drive to center field that Donnie Hill dove for, and it just popped out of his glove. A tremendous effort out there by Hill. Walworth looking in. Adair leads off second. Now to the plate. And it's a ground ball over to the right side. Picked up nicely by Gensheimer. Fires to first, 2 out. But Adair will cross over to third. So 2 outs now. Runner on third. Let's see if Cole Treat can't bring this runner in right now. Treat hit a ground ball last time to short, I believe. Now Walworth looking in. Comes set. And a ground ball to second base, slowly hit. Picked up by Gensheimer, who got the hop nicely to his glove. And he'll throw to first, and Treat is retired. But 2 runs for Pioneer on 3 hits. 1 man left on base at the end of 4. It is Pioneer 2, Skyline nothing. You are listening to ArborBroadcasting.com live from Pioneer High School. We go as we move to the top of the 5th and a 2-0 lead for Pioneer. McEwen still on the mound pitching great. Eli Bashar, the third baseman, starts off with a ground ball down the line. That could be a double, too. Nice swing by Bashar. He will go into second, and here comes the throw, and he's in there safely with a double. So just like Pioneer, Skyline starts off with a double here, and are not lying down after Pioneer scores a couple runs. Bashar, a good start for Skyline here with a double down the line. And here's Gensheimer now. Again, Gensheimer pitched a gem of a baseball game the other day against Pioneer. Complete game shutout, only led up by maybe 3 or 4 hits. I don't know if he walked anybody. Did a great job mixing up his pitches. Now McEwen comes to the plate, and that ball's hit out to center field. Looks like Lage has a beat on it. No, it drops in. It's a base hit. Throws into second. Bashar is safe. I don't know why. Well, it looked like Lage, looked like he was going to get it, but maybe the wind blew it back in. So a base hit for Gensheimer. First and second, nobody out here. Let's get that ground ball, Pioneer, see if we can turn 2. Donnie Hill now comes to the plate. Glad that he's still in the game after that dive in center field. Looked like he might have gotten hurt a little bit, but here he is ready to hit. Good strong hitter. McEwen to the plate, swung on and fouled back. Fastball right at the knees. 0-1 here to Hill. Now McEwen looks in. Bashar leads off second, Gensheimer off first. McEwen takes a look to second, then throw to second, and he's back safely. Throw taken by Finn Hogue, the shortstop over there. Now McEwen looks in. Takes a look at second. Now to the plate. Change up in the dirt, blocked nicely by Lemons to keep the runner on base there. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hill. I think that's one of the few changeups we've seen there by McEwen. Comes to the set, takes a look at second, now to the plate. Fastball up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Skyline bench up here, cawing like eagles, trying to encourage Hill to do something at the plate. McEwen takes a little walk around the mound. Now comes set, takes a breath. Very composed out there, Avery McEwen. Outstanding baseball player. Takes a look at second. Now to the plate. Fastball again up high. 3 balls, 1 strike. McEwen takes a breath. Now comes, look for a sign, comes set. 3 balls, 1 strike to Hill. Now to the plate, and it's in the dirt, back by Ewan, but that's ball 4. So that's the first time we've seen McEwen not just like pound the zone here in a little bit. Bases loaded now, nobody out. Let's see what Pioneer does if they go with corners in. Looks like they're going to stay back, look for a double play against number 12 here. This is Van Ooyen, the DH. Kubaki in even at the bag at third. Middle infield back looking for 2. There's a strike by McEwen, fastball. Good start there against Van Ooyen. McEwen looking in for the sign now. Comes set, not worried too much about the runners with bases loaded like this. Now to the plate, another fastball, and that's fouled off to the right side. Past the dugout in the batting cage, heading toward the JV softball field over there. No balls, 2 strikes. Good start here for McEwen on Van Ooyen. Big out. See if he can get one here, and then a ground ball can get him out of it. McEwen takes a look at third. Now to the plate. Curveball. Oh, just a little bit high. Had him fooled. He wasn't ready to swing at that, but just a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. McEwen looks in for the sign, comes set. To the plate. Curveball. That's got to be strike 3, and it is. Frozen with another curveball. That one just a little bit lower. Beautiful. All right, bases loaded, 1 out. Now a ground ball could potentially get him out of it. Kubaki's still even with the base over there. Now McEwen comes set. There's a pitch and fouled off. Back behind the plate, headed toward the softball field. Heads up over there. Right into the middle of the softball diamond. Strike 1 for McEwen. This is the number 9 batter here. Top of the order next. Curveball swung at and waved at by Hammonds. Had him off balance on that one, that's for sure. Good slow curve, broke out of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes now. See if we can get another strike out here and then deal with Joby. Fastball up. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hammets in the 9 hole. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pioneer with a 2-0 lead here. Top of the 5th. This is the first time Skyline's really threatened. McEwen comes set. Now to the plate. Change up, swung and a miss in the dirt, but stepped on home plate by McEwen. 2 dead. Beautiful pitch. Like I said, McEwen out there, he's pretty unflappable. Doesn't really get too distracted by base runners or whatever. Now you got the leadoff batter, Joby. Joby obviously a good hitter, so anything could happen here. You see Coach Knorr coming out to talk to the Skyline coach. Not really sure what's going on, but McEwen comes in now, looking for the sign. Joby up. McEwen to the set. The pitch. Curveball in the dirt, blocked by Lemons. Lemons doing a nice job of keeping these balls in front of him, making sure the ball doesn't go back to the screen and a runner from third can score. Bashar over there at third base. Gensheimer at second, Hill at first. McEwen again to the set, now to the plate. Hit hard toward Hogue, off his glove, it's short. Throw to third base, and he's safe. So a run will score on a base hit into the hole by Joby. Hit it hard, it went just off Hogue's glove. He knocked it down, but couldn't make the play. Tried to get the force at third, almost, but he's safe. So 2-1 here now. 2 outs with Dex up at the plate. McEwen to the set, now to the plate. That ball is a ground ball to third. Stepped on third, knocked down nicely there by Kubaki. Steps on third, and Pioneer is out of it. So 1 run in, 3 men left on base. Say couple hits. At the end of 4.5. It is Pioneer 2, Skyline 1. Live here from Pioneer High School. 3rd game of this matchup between the crosstown rivals. Skyline won the first 2, so it'd be nice to Pioneer if they can put some more on the board here. Try to put this one out of reach, or at least get some insurance. Try to come away with this 3rd win, or come away with this win in the 3rd game. It looks like, I think it's going to be top of the order here. So it's Lage, followed by McEwen and Hogue. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's Lemon. I'm sorry. Ewan Lemons will lead off. The number 9 batter will lead off to start the inning against Walworth, still in there. Both Walworth and McEwen pitching really terrific jobs so far as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Pioneer leads 2-1 in this crosstown matchup. 3rd game of the season. Pretty early in the season for the 2 rivals to face each other, but that's just the way the schedule worked out this year. 2 years ago, Pioneer won districts with that really terrific team with Sean Knorr and Sam Bassett Kennedy and Donnie Hathaway and Matt Greer and Ben Stratton, all that. They're really tough. They took districts, beating Skyline in the first round there. Last year, Skyline won districts. So these 2 teams have won districts the last 2 years. Pioneer has been the city champion the last 2 years, won the series between them, Huron and Skyline. But this year, that's going to be tough to do since Skyline already won the first 2. All right, Walworth looks in on Lemons. Lemons squares the butt and fouls it off. Strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike to the catcher, Ewan Lemons, number 9 hitter for Pioneer. Walworth looks in for the sign. Again, he's pitching a heck of a game. Comes into the stretch, to the plate. That ball's down low. Picked up nicely on 1 hop by the catcher, Hammets. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ewan Lemons here. Lemons a junior, fine student, really nice kid. Again, another kid I was lucky enough to have in my English 10 class last year. The pitch, and it's hit pretty hard by Lemons out to left field. Going to be handled pretty easily, though, right at the left fielder. Nice barrel there by Ewan Lemons, though, but right at the left fielder for 1 out. Here comes Lage. See if Lage can get something going here. The junior, like I said, really terrific athlete. Fast, strong, good ball player. Can pitch, play center field. Walworth to the plate. It's a curveball, and Lage drives it out to right center, but it looks like Tushinardi's got a beat on it, and he makes the catch for 2 outs. So 2 outs, and with just about 4 pitches, I think, for Walworth so far. This game just clipping along. And here's McEwen. Let's see if he can't get something going here. Number 3 batter for Pioneer. Walworth this to the set, now to the plate. It's a curveball up high. 1-0 to McEwen. Coming to you live right here from Pioneer High School, ArborBroadcasting.com. You're listening to Jeff Cass, standing in for your typical standard play-by-play voice, Mark Weissman. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on by McEwen, fouled off to the right side toward the pond over there. 1 ball, 1 strikes. McEwen steps back into the box. Walworth picks up the sign. 2 pitchers, both of them having great days out here. Now Walworth to the plate. Fastball a little low. Good layoff there by McEwen. He was tempted, but he let it go by. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now McEwen steps back in. Walworth looks in for the sign, gripping that ball with his right hand, puts it in his glove, right at his waist. Comes to the plate. Fastball, called a strike, right around a little bit above the belt. Nice, good call by the blue, I think. Right on the inside corner. 2 ball, 2 strikes to McEwen here. At least McEwen's making him work a little bit. Now we're up to like 8 pitches this inning as opposed to like 5. Walworth looks in, comes to the set, and now to the plate. And it's a fastball swung on by McEwen. It's a ground ball, just foul. Big hop up into Bashar's glove over there at third base. But a foul ball, so we'll do it over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Avery McEwen. Number 2 batter for Pioneer in the lineup. Number 6 in your heart. Or, well, number 6 on his jersey, number 1 in your heart for Avery McEwen. And Walworth looks in. Now to the plate. So it's down in the dirt, so full count now to, I don't know if that was a changeup. Looked like it did a little something there as it came toward the plate. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes to McEwen. Good at bat by Avery. Seeing a lot of pitches here. Now to the set. Walworth to the plate. Curveball, and McEwen lays off and heads down to first. That ball in the dirt. Nice at bat there by Avery McEwen. Let's see if Pioneer will let McEwen run for himself. Typically in this moment, well, it looks like you've got the what am I saying? The courtesy runner coming in there for Pioneer, number 12. Maybe that's a JV player who just came up. I'm not really sure who that is out there and out to be the courtesy runner. But he's out first base, and here comes Finn Hogue. Finn Hogue 2 for 2 today. Couple line drives, got a base hit and a double his last time up. Let's see if we can get another double. Runner on first. Comes to the set, Walworth. To the plate, there goes the runner, but he holds up. A ball up the middle, and that will be a base hit as it squeezes through. So first and second now. So Hogue 3 for 3 on the day. And here comes Cass, who had a double down the line last time and brought in a run. Let's see if Cass can drive in another one. Here's Walworth looking in for the sign. Comes to the set. Now to the plate. Fastball, Cass swings, hits a little grounder toward third. Bouchard's got it easily, steps on third, and that will end the inning. At the end of 5, it is still Pioneer 2 and Skyline 1. Cass again, first pitch hitting. I think he got the pitch he wanted, just didn't really get a barrel on it. Just hit a little grounder, 2-hopper toward Bouchard at third, who handled it and stepped on third for the third out. So McEwen back in for the top of the 6th. I believe it will be Tuccinardi to lead off here. Again, that's Skyline's most dangerous hitter. Yeah, it will be Tuccinardi. So it'll be Tuccinardi, Raymond, and Bouchard. 3, 4, 5 for Skyline. All right, here we go. Top of the 6th, Pioneer 2, Skyline 1 in this rubber game here, Pioneer versus Skyline. McEwen pitching a terrific ball game. Looking in at Tuccinardi now. Now to the plate. Fastball up and in, ball 1. Like I said, Tuccinardi patient hitter here. McEwen to the plate. There's a fastball hit hard, but foul. Out in front was Tuccinardi, hit a hard line drive down to the third base side. Turned on it quickly. All right, 1-1 strike now to Tuccinardi, leading off this top of the 6th. Pioneer with the 2-run lead. McEwen to the plate. Fastball right at the letters, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Joey Wisniewski going out to the bullpen to warm up now, I think, for Pioneer. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the plate. Curveball, strike 3, froze him right at the letters. Tuccinardi didn't like the call, but I think it was there. 1 down for Pioneer. Nice pitch in there from McEwen. Now now Raymond. Here comes the pitch. Fastball just a little bit outside. Ball 1. Raymond also a patient hitter. McEwen looks in. Now the pitch. That ball popped up, middle of the infield. Hogue settling under it, and he's got it, 2 down. Nice job by Hogue. Nice job by McEwen to get the first 2 batters, go through that 3 and 4 hitter. Now Bashar. Bashar doubled down the line last time with a ground ball. McEwen just pitching a terrific ball game here. Now McEwen comes to the plate. Curveball hit well in the gap, and caught! A diving grab there by Leighton Lage, who ran that thing down in the gap. Well hit ball by Bashar, but a nice play by Leighton Lage to retire the side. Number 17, Leighton Lage, with the outstanding play out there in left center to make the grab. At the end of 5 1/2, it is Pioneer 2, Skyline 1. Here on this beautiful day from Pioneer High School, you are listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass. I'm in here for Mark Wiseman, your typical play-by-play voice who's handling a soccer game today. Walworth still on the mound here for Skyline. Skyline will have, Pioneer will have Zumbranen, Adair, and Leoy this inning, all of whom have hit the ball pretty well today. Let's see if they can't get something going. Try and get another run or 2, a little bit of insurance before Skyline comes to the plate for the 7th. Again, this is the 3rd game in the series between Pioneer and Skyline. Skyline won the first 2, a doubleheader. All 3 of these games pretty tight. Good pitching we saw from both teams in all these games as well. And here comes number 30, Nate Zumbranen. All right, Nate Zumbranen. His dad's in the booth today doing the PA announcements. All right, Zumbranen steps into the box. Walworth looks in, gets the sign, and Zumbranen calls time, steps out. Sun's starting to maybe come into play. Not really going to be in anybody's eyes except mine, I guess. So if he hits a foul ball that I'm trying to catch, but I don't think that will happen. So Walworth looks in for the sign. Zumbranen in the box. And the pitch, curveball, taken by Zumbranen for strike 1. Both these pitchers have done a really nice job of mixing their pitches up, keeping the batter's timing a little bit off. That's why we have a 2-1 ball game here. Walworth again looks in, comes to Seth, glove right at the waist. Now to the plate, fastball, strike 2, right at the letters. No balls, 2 strikes here on Zumbranen. Good start this inning for Walworth, going 0-2 on a tough hitter like Nate Zumbranen. Now Walworth to the set, to the plate. That's up high, and Zumbranen lays off it. Good spot for it. He was tempted, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now let's see if he'll try to come back with that curve after getting his eye used to that fastball up around the shoulders. To the set. Now to the plate. Curveball laid off by Zumbrinen. Good layoff there. Working his way back into the count here. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. On leadoff batter this inning, Nate Zumbrinen. Walworth looks in. Comes set. Now to the plate. It's a breaking ball that Zumbrinen fouls off back toward the pond. Good job by Zumbrinen to ruin that one. That was a nice looking pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Zumbrinen. Now Walworth to the plate. Fastball. Zumbrinen hits a hard line drive toward the middle, but Gensheimer was there, makes the play. Will throw is wild, and he is out, I guess, on a tag. Nice play by the first baseman. Gensheimer threw that one off the base, but looked like Zumbrinen tried to get around it, but no go. So 1 out. Good at bat by Zumbrinen, though. Hit that ball hard, just hopped right up toward Gensheimer, who was shading him toward the middle. Now Adair. Adair's been on base a couple times. Got hit 1 time, and I think hit that another double. That ball's hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Adair. Adair stays hot with a base hit up the middle. Now let's see if we would put a play on, see if he can steal, get down there, and possibly score on a base hit by Leoy. That insurance run could be big. Got to believe McEwen will come out for the 7th. I don't know how many pitches he's thrown, but he looks still looking really good. You got Wisniewski getting ready in the pen, but I got to believe McEwen will come out for the 7th. Throw over to first. Adair gets back easily. Got to believe he's running here. He's got good speed. If he can get the jump, got to believe he's going. Leoy asks for time. Steps out of the box, the senior, Alex Leoy. He's got a base hit today. A line drive to center that Hill out there couldn't come up with. To the plate, fastball taken, throw down to second, and it bounces into center field, but Adair will make it safely. I think Leoy was given the take sign on that one so that Adair could try to get down there to second. So we got no balls, 1 strike now to Leoy. Let's see if Leoy can get something in the outfield, bring this run home. Little base hit right now. Haven't seen any wild pitches or pass balls today. Maybe 1 early that was bounced off of Lemons, but both pitchers have been right around the plate, not in the dirt, really. Curveball, oh, nice pitch. Gets the call, that one right across the knees. I think that was a good call by the blue. Leoy laid off it, but that pitch was right around the knees. No balls, 2 strikes to Leoy now. Gonna have to battle here. Good hole on the right side. You can see Gensheimer shading towards second base. The pitch, and it's fouled off by Leoy, a fastball. Way to ruin it. So we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. Adair at second base. 1 out. This might be your chance to steal third if you think you can make it. I don't know. Walworth is not really shortstop. Deck's pretty far away. Walworth does barely looking now. Gensheimer goes over there to the plate. It's a curveball right over Leoy's head for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Leoy now. Walworth comes to the set. Adair leading off second. Got a score on a hit here. Comes to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss by Leoy. So he goes down. Nice fastball there by Walworth. All right, Treat's got to come up with a big hit here now. 2 outs. Adair at second. Yeah, that was a close play at first with Zumbrinen. If that had been a hit, that could have been a whole nother story this inning if he'd been safe there. All right, now Walworth looks in, takes a glance at Adair at second. Now to the plate, fastball hit hard. Oh, Bashar makes the play and he tags it. Oh, hit hard by Cole Treat. 1 hop to Bashar, who gloved it, and he made the tag on Adair as Adair was headed toward third. I don't know if he was stealing on that pitch. Not sure why he ran into that tag with 2 outs, but Coach Knorr talking to him over there at third base now. I wasn't really watching, so maybe he was running on that pitch. All right, we will move now to the top of the 7th. Pioneer with the 1-run lead, hanging on 2-1 right now. McEwen comes back out. He's pitched a gem so far. It's going to be number 21, Ryan Gensheimer, the senior second baseman, to lead off. He'll be followed by Van Owen and Hanitz. Let's see if Pioneer can't put together one last good defensive inning, keep them off the board, walk away with the W here. Good to see Cole Treat hit the ball hard like that, though. He turned on that ball well and smacked that one hopper to third base. But Bashar made the play over there. Here's Gensheimer to lead it off, the second baseman. McEwen, again, like I said, has pitched really well right now. Looks like Wisniewski is loose and ready to come in if they need him, but hopefully they won't need him. There's a curveball to start him off. Little up, but just dropped right in over the strike zone. 0-1 here to Gensheimer. Now McEwen looks in to the plate. Fastball hit hard. That's a base hit from Gensheimer. Down the line, we'll see if he tries to go 2. He holds up at 1. But a good start for Skyline this inning. Base hit for Gensheimer. Good hard line drive on the fastball. Now Donnie Hill. Looks like Skyline will send Mason Johnson in on deck to pinch hit for Hanitz. But here's Hill now. Gensheimer's got some speed. We'll see if he tries to go to second. McEwen comes set. Get a ground ball here. Get that double play. Here we go. Throws over to first. Gensheimer back. McEwen comes set. To the plate. Squares the bump at that ball high. Haven't seen McEwen throw one that high all day so far. He waves Lemons in to talk to him. We'll see if that sacrifice stays on here for Hill. 1 ball, no strikes now. Hill back in the box, McEwen back on the mound. Gensheimer to leads off first. McEwen to the set. Now the pitch, it's in the dirt, blocked by Lemons. Nice block there by Lemons. 2 balls, no strikes now. McEwen's pitched such a beautiful game. Kubaki in, looking for the bunt now, 2-0. Let's see if they put on a hit and run here. McEwen comes set to the plate. Another ball in the dirt. This one gets by Lemons, and Gensheimer will coast into second base. It's really the first time we've seen McEwen struggle with his command here. 3 balls, no strikes to Hill now. Let's see if he can battle back into this count. Be interesting to see now if Hill sacrifices with the runner on second, tries to get him on third with Johnson coming up next. Here comes McEwen to the plate. That's ball 4. That's not the worst thing to happen, though, because now you got a double play in order and a ground ball. I would imagine they're going to want Johnson to lay one down here. We'll see. Johnson, the senior. I know he had a big game last year in the districts when he had 3 hits, I think, I want to say, against Huron or Dexter in one of those teams. Coach Sullivan out on the mound now, talking to McEwen. Time is out. We'll see if McEwen stays in. It's the first time we've seen McEwen throw 4 balls in a row, I think, whole game. This is probably a good break. I think probably he'll give him a chance to get to one more batter here. I would imagine he's staying in because he's pitched so well. And there goes Sullivan off the mound. So, yes, McEwen's in from Johnson. First and second, nobody out. Pioneer up 1. It's the top of the 7th here. McEwen now to the set. Takes a look over at Gensheimer on second. We'll see if they go with the sacrifice with Johnson. Johnson, a pretty good bunter, if I remember from when he was a kid. And he does square, and it's a curveball and fouled off to the screen. So good start for McEwen to get ahead of the batter. Now, it's imagine first and second here, you're going to see, looks like Kubaki is going to charge. He's right in at the grass here. McEwen takes a look at Gensheimer. Throws to second, keep him close, good idea. Don't want him trying to steal third. With Kubaki looking for the bunt. 0-1 on Johnson. McEwen comes set, takes a look at Gensheimer to the plate. Ball in the dirt. Now to throw to third. Got him. He is out, and they don't make the throw to second, though. So Hill goes to second. I think that was a little bit of a delayed steal. Maybe 1 ball, 1 strike. But they get Gensheimer in the way to third. Good throw by Lemons. Nice tag over there by Kubaki. So big out for Pioneer. That's a big play right there. Now I imagine you'll see Johnson swinging away. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Hill on second. Hill plays center field. Obviously he's got some speed, so probably will score on a hit. McEwen takes a look over there. Comes set, now to the plate. Curveball, that's hit well by Johnson. I think he's waiting for that one, but he's way out in front. Smashed the line drive to the fence over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Johnson. Like I said, Johnson, a senior, can be a very good hitter. McEwen looks in. Taking time to get a sign. Now comes set, takes a look at Hathaway over there at second. To the plate, fastball, and that's popped up. Foul ball to right field. And that's trouble, it lands fair. It looked like Zumbrunner was struggling the whole way on that one. It landed right on the line in that no man's land, so a base hit for Johnson. Zumbrunner was backpedaling, and Treat just couldn't get to it, nor could Adair from right field. So a base hit, not well hit ball, but it fell in from the right place. So first and third now, 1 out, tying run at third base here for number 1. This looks like a pinch hitter also. Oh no, this is, yeah, I'm not sure who this is, number 1. Number 1 for Skyline coming to the plate with Joby, the leadoff hitter, on deck. Get that ground ball right now. Let's get this double play, call it a night. All right, runners on first and third. We'll see if Skyline puts a play on here. McEwen to the plate. It's a fastball, strike 1. Good start for McEwen. McEwen comes set, takes a look over at Hill at third. Johnson at first, comes to the plate, curveball hits him right on the elbow. I won't say he leaned into it, but he didn't make an effort to get out of it either. But it hit him in the elbow. Bases loaded now for Joby, and now here comes Coach Knorr, and I think that's going to be it for Avery McEwen. Well, a terrific outing for McEwen. He pitched 6 really great innings and victimized here by a little pop-up that just fell in on the right side. So McEwen, I think, will go to short, and Hogue will slide over to third. Kubaki comes out, and number 21, the senior, Joey Wisniewski, will come in. Wisniewski pitched really well against Skyline on Monday. Fastball, curveball, can heat it up low 80s, sometimes higher if he's really got it going. Senior, headed to the University of Michigan next year, also a fine student, fine young man, hard worker. Really great to have him in class a couple years ago. I didn't, unfortunately, have him in class, live, like in-person class. Had Joey in class during the pandemic, so we spent the whole year on Zoom, which was too bad because I would have loved to have him in class where we could do better class discussions and things like that. But really nice kid. Coming in, throwing hard here. But top of the order. Pioneer is still leading 2-1, hoping to hang on here. What'd you like to see right now? Ground ball, 1 hop, right back to Wisniewski, go home to first, double play. That's what you'd like to see. Either that or like a 1 hopper to short, double play right up the middle, something like that. So Wisniewski will come in here with bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 7th, try to shut it down. Facing the top of the order, Joby, followed by Dex, and if it comes that far, Tushinardi. I think the sun, I don't know if the sun affected Zumbrunner on that pop-up. He's usually really strong on pop-ups like that, but that went over his head and just was backpedaling on it. You could see he was struggling a little bit, and it fell out, and it fell just on the line. Another 8 inches or so, probably would have been a foul ball. All right, here we go. Set the scene. Bases loaded, 1 out. Donnie Hill at third, Mason Johnson at second. I don't know who number 1 is. Jack, I think. Somebody at first base for Skyline. And at the plate is Joby, the left fielder and leadoff hitter who's got a good stick. Against Wisniewski, Joey Wisniewski, the senior for Pioneer. 1 out, Pioneer leading 2-1, top of the 7th. All right, big lead off second for Mason. He's going to try to score on any hit. Put Skyline up in front. Big lead at first two, not the runner not held on. Wisniewski to the plate. Fastball, strike 1. Good start for Wisniewski. 0-1 here to Joby. Wisniewski comes set. Takes a look at the runner at third. Now to the plate. Curveball swing and a miss by Joby. No balls, 2 strikes now. Good job by Wisniewski getting ahead here. But again, Joby a good hitter, confident hitter. Wisniewski sets. To the plate. Fastball swing and a miss, strike 3. Outstanding job by Wisniewski to come in and get that first one. Now the infield can go back, play regular depth with 2 outs. And here's Dex, the shortstop. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pioneer up 2-1, top of the 7. Wisniewski on the hill. And the pitch. That's hit well. And it's a base hit to the left. Foul ball? Foul ball, just foul. Oh, my goodness. That looked like a base hit that was going to bring in at least 1 and tie the game up, but it's a foul ball. So no balls, 1 strikes. To Dex here now, the shortstop. See if Wisniewski will challenge him with another fastball now, or if he'll come with a breaking pitch trying to get him off balance. Wisniewski set to the plate. It's a breaking pitch at the letters, strike 2. Now 0-2, got to make sure he hits your pitch, Joey. Joey Dubs, come on, Moose, number 21. Let's close this thing out. 0-2 to Dex, the shortstop. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pioneer up by 1, top of the 7th. And Wisniewski to the plate. It's fouled off by Dex. Good cut on a fastball right in on his hands. Foul ball heads back toward the softball diamond. So we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. What a game. 2 outs, bases loaded. The shortstop Dex up. Wisniewski to the set. Pioneer up by 1. To the plate. Fastball up high, ball 1. Laid off by Dex. Maybe he just wanted to get his eye level checked there, and maybe he'd come with the curve now. He can have a really sharp breaking curve at times. We'll see what happens. Wisniewski looks in. Runner on third, Donnie Hill, bases loaded. The set, the pitch to Dex. Curveball swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will do it. What a ball game. Joey Wisniewski comes in and slams the door. 2 strikeouts with the bases loaded. The leadoff batter and Dex, the shortstop, 2 good hitters. Outstanding effort by both teams here today. Really terrific pitching by Walworth for Skyline, and for Pioneer, what an outing from Avery McEwen, and then what a job closing by Joey Wisniewski. Outstanding game all around, 2 good ball clubs. Pioneer gets a little bit of revenge, but Skyline still wins the series 2-1. But good for Pioneer to come back and get a big W here against Skyline. All right, you've been listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass. Thank you for listening. What a ball game. I think y'all will be excited to see both of these teams play the rest of the season. Once again, this is ArborBroadcasting.com. Take a look at that link and donate some money. It's a labor of love for the Wiseman family. They're out here doing 5, 6, 7 games a week. you know, help them out so they can get all the equipment they need. Thank you, James Wiseman, for engineering this show. This game, great game there by Skyline and Pioneer. This is ArborBroadcasting.com. Good night, everybody.